Hey everyone, welcome to the Sunday Social. I have a special guest that's going to be playing a couple of tunes for you today. And his name is Sean McGahee. He's going to play a couple tunes before me. He writes his own stuff and I love what he does. And I'm really happy he's here. So enjoy. And then we're going to have a little break, a tiny weeny break, tiny little break. And then we're going to set up and be on like in probably 2 minutes after. Okay, I'll see you soon. Go on, Sean. Woohoo, Sean!
In the comic books, whenever somebody's in trouble, they light a secret signal and help comes on the double. When an evil mastermind has plans to steal all the dineros, you know he'll be thwarted by a superhero. Some have super strength, others can fly, some change into animals, some can read your mind, but I have a burning question. I've searched far and wide. Why do superheroes wear their gaunchies on the outside? Superman has a cape. Superman has a cape. I hate it when I forget my own words. Superman has a cape. Batman has a mask. Spidey wears pajamas. Hulk's rags barely cover his torso. Iron Man has the best toys, and Batman has a mask. And in costume parties, Aquaman is always picked last. Some have super strength, others can fly. Some change into animals, some can read your mind. But I have a burning question. I've searched far and wide. Why do superheroes wear their gaunchies on the outside? The female superheroes have it worse than the guys, stuffed into a costume that is far too small a size. Another burning question, I think it's really dumb. Why do super ladies' costumes always show her boobs and bum? Some have super strength, others can fly. Some change into animals, some can read your mind. But I have a burning question. I've searched far and wide. Why do superheroes wear their gaunchies on the outside? Why do superheroes wear their gaunchies on the outside? Let me just reveal my secret identity. I'll tell you, every time I go to the store these days, and there's all these noses, you know. What are you doing? There was one lady walked into a store. She waited till she was well in the store. She puts on her mask. She puts it on like this, and then she walks around the store like this. Okay, I suppose you have facial coverings. This is nothing about that. My sister, when her daughter was very, very young, she had a picture book on her shelf, and it was a wonderful picture book, bedtime picture book, and parents have all been here. The picture book is called Go the F to Sleep. And this was my take on that same theme, called Sleep My Love. Bath time is done, stories are read, the stars have come out, you're tucked into bed. Milk's drunk, teeth brushed, and prayers have been said. It's time to roll over and sleep, my love. It's time for your slumber. I've heard all your excuses, I know them by number. Your brothers and sisters are all sawing lumber. Close your eyes and just go to sleep. I've chased away monsters that you dread. You don't have a fever, it's all in your head. If you drink any more water, then you'll wet the bed. For Pete's sakes, won't you just go to sleep, my love? It's time for your slumber. I've heard all your excuses, I know them by number. Your brothers and sisters are all sawing lumber. Close your eyes and just go to sleep. The puffalumps and pumpkins are waiting to play. More grand adventures arrive with the day. You'll be tired and cranky tomorrow if you stay awake. Oh, please, 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 please go to sleep, my love. It's time for your slumber. I've heard all your excuses. I know them by number. Your brothers and sisters are all sawing lumber. Close your eyes and just go to sleep. Close your eyes and just go to sleep. Now, if you're really lucky as a folk singer, something just falls in your lap from the nightly news. The curse of the folk singer is there's something falling in your lap every day these days. But this was a few years ago, and this really happened. This was pretty much verbatim from a CBC News article. A microbrewer on the edge of a lake in rural Wisconsin figured out a way to market his product. I'll let the songs tell the story. In northern Wisconsin, where the cold wind blows, we drag our huts onto the lake across the drifting snow. Every fisherman has a place they come to every year to drop a line and share good times with good friends and good beer. There is nothing as fine as dropping a line into a frozen bay. It's a winter fishing village. You can stay here for days with a nice warm hut and fish to eat and neighbors in good cheer. We won't leave the lake until we're all out of beer. Look up in the sky high above the frozen lake. Could that be fish and game spying on our take? Was that a bird or plane that above us has flown? I can hear its high-pitched buzzing. Must be a drone. Jack Supple is a genius. He owns Lake Made Beer. He hatched a plan to send his product out to here. Send your GPS position to him on the phone. He'll pick up a 12-pack and strap it to the beer drone. Look up in the sky high above the frozen lake. Could that be fish and game spying on our take? Was that a bird or plane that above us has flown? I can hear its high-pitched buzzing. Here comes the beer drone. The next part is eminently sing-alongable. Beer drone, beer drone, flying beer across the lake for you and me. Beer drone, beer drone. It's the best damn use I know for UAV. I had a swallow just flying right past the camera, buzzing the camera, and I think that they're taking offense to me singing about flying things. It was a fisherman's best dream, but we knew it couldn't last. In came the FAA to shut it down real fast. It's illegal in the land of the brave and the free to deliver beer for sale from a flying UAV. Look up in the sky high above the frozen lake. Could that be fish and game spying on our take? Was that a bird or plane that above us has flown? I can hear its high-pitched buzzing. Here comes the beer drone. Last time, here we go. Beer drone, beer drone, flying beer across the lake for you and me. Beer drone, beer drone. It's the best damn use I know for UAV. It's the best damn use I know for a UAV. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cassandra. This has been a blast.
Thank you so much, Sean McGahey. For 20 years, I've said McGahey, but McGahey, right? Makes sense, right? Okay, so that was wonderful. It was such a delight to have you. We are going to be back. Stay tuned. In a couple of minutes, we'll put a splash on. We're going to do a little switch around, and then we have some more magic and mystery for you. See you soon at the Sunday Social. No? Welcome back to the Sunday Social. I'm going to tell you a little secret. There's a theme to this show. There's actually two themes to this show. Half of it, the first half is one theme. 5 songs are one theme. The second half, 5 songs, maybe 6, depending on the weather, depending on the love, or another theme. The man to my left, my right, your left, is Ray Dillard. My name is Cassandra Rutherford, and I never start with a song. On the edge of town, where the moss grows black and the children go to work neath the looming smokestack, lived a tinkering man who tinkers all day, tinkering his life away. But what is he doing? What is it for? Is he prepping for another potential war? The reign of terror has had its day. Is he tinkering his life away? Upon entering his home, you might not be shocked. He's hoarded the leftovers of neighbors cast off. Baubles, spools, strings and wires, so focused he never seems to tire. But what is he doing, you may ask with a start. He's creating. He's creating. Give it. He's creating a mechanical heart. After years of toil, one day he gets it right as it whirs and spins neath the candlelight. Hastily he goes into a space hidden from eyes neath the refuse, the waste. But what isn't there is he trying to hide? Secrets away from prying eyes. And lo and behold, in this small room lies a motionless form, someone entombed. He quickly gets to work and with gleeful delight crows, "When you wake, you'll be my servant wife." As the mechanical eyes, they start to swoon, he rises from the dead and starts to swoon. He tries to steady her, and with a dead breath starts, see, she stabbed him. She stabbed him. She stabbed him in his very mortal heart. On the edge of town, where the moss grows black and the children go to work, near the looming smokestack lived a tinkering man who tinkered all day, tinkering his white life away, 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 away. Thank you very much. This is one of those themes that I thought I'm going to do something obvious in the very beginning. I'm going to start with a theme. This song was inspired by Tim Burton, of course, right? You know what I'm talking about here, right? Tim Burton, The Nightmare Before Christmas, among other fabulous and beautiful and quite gothically scary films. Edward Scissorhands. I liked that one when I was a wee lass. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, not so scary, but pretty fantastic. One of my favorite films ever. So that was inspired by Tim Burton and his films. And it was called Tinkering Man. And I never usually open with that song. It's not an opener. So you got to warm up everyone, get them to convince that you're a normal person. And then bam, there you go. 3 songs in. Tinkering Man. First song.
Why not just start with Bam?
Well,
we just did.
It's true.
Yeah.
I know. I remember that time that I did only ballads. Remember that one time I was really sad, so I did this. Been doing this stream for a few months now, and I was decided, okay, I'm going to do the show, but I'm only going to sing sad songs, only the ballads. And I did an entire set of what I usually consider for myself illegal, the slowest of slow songs. And some people stuck around and dug it.
It's a great set. You should all go back and listen to it if you haven't heard it.
Thank you, Ray. This is another song that I know nothing about, and it is called The Recipe. And I would like to just mention that my partner, Bryn Epp, has been working since 7 a.m. to make this happen today. He drove to where did he drive to? To Cornwall? Cambridge. I get the C's mixed up. To Cambridge. And west of Cambridge, and he bought a new soundboard. And then he drove back, and then he put it together. And I said, oh yeah, my friend Sean's going to open for me. Sean, thank you so much. That was a fantastic opening set. We need to hear more from you. If you don't follow him online, you ought to. I will put his link in my comments for this. Okay, this next one is country. I can change my hair, I can change my shoes,
If I don't like my face, I can change that too. And I can change my house oh so easily. But changing my heart is a mystery. So how do you do it? I need the recipe, 'cause my heart is aching from what's come to be. Yes, how do you act so callously? I feel tossed asunder in this sea of misery. Well, I can change my name, and I probably will. And since you filed, I'll send you the bill. And I've got our dog, might change that too. I'm selling the ring, your mama's heirloom. So how do you do it? I need the recipe, 'cause my heart is aching from what's come to be. Yes, how do you act so callously? I feel tossed asunder in this sea of misery. Well, I hope you love her precisely as much as I love you. And I hope one day she leaves you too. So how do you do it? I need the recipe, 'cause my heart is aching from what's come to be. Yes, how do you act so callously? I feel tossed asunder in this sea of misery. I feel tossed asunder in the sea of misery. That song was called The Recipe. This is a hint. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is a hint about this song, about the theme. It is, I have never been divorced. It was inspired. It was inspired by others' pain. Speaking of pain, has anyone seen Last Tango in Paris? Has anyone watched this? Yes. You know what? Hot secret. I call this Last Tango in Barrie, but I've never watched Last Tango in Paris. Well, I know you're lonely. I'm lonely too. I can see it in your eyes. They wear your wounds. I saw you from across the bar, sensed you were lost. I had to come, yeah, and check you out, regardless of the cost. Let's play together like cats in heat. We'll bite, scratch, growl. And when it's done and all of goes complete, we'll throw in the towel. 'Cause I know you're lonely. Raise lonely too. And although it'll be for just one night, let's see what we can do. Well, I know you're lonely. I'm lonely too. I can see it in your eyes. They wear your wounds. What a joy it is to have everyone here. All these beautiful people, socially distanced in COVID. Let me just tell you, internet world, we're all distanced. There's a bunch of people. There are distance.
They're all across the horizon.
They're all across the horizon on their roofs. So whenever I introduced that song, after I wrote it, my parents, when I was younger, I wrote that song around 15 years ago. And when the first time my parents came to a show and I performed it, I said, "Now, I'm just taking on a character here." That's just a character, okay? That's just a character in my little entourage of characters. I think I just read Tropic of Cancer or something like that, Henry Miller. This next one, I'm giving you all hints because there is a game part in this Sunday social. Now the theme. Guess the theme. There's a theme. So tonight there is. Today, not tonight, although that is a night song. I felt a bit guilty singing in the afternoon, but no guilt. No guilt. But there is a theme. So the first half is one theme, and the second half is going to be the opposite. So you've got to figure it out. Okay. Feel free to guess now in the comments if you'd like, but there is a prize in the ending. All right. This one was inspired by a show on Netflix. I got a whole lot of nothing without you. I got a whole lot of nothing without you. Maybe we haven't met yet, but when the stars align, you better get set, 'cause I'll do a whole lot of something if you say I do. And I've been searching a long time for you. I've been looking for you. And maybe you are behind a screen or at a bar reading a magazine, but I'll know who you are when we meet. Maybe I've been wrong before. Don't look under that creaky floorboard, 'cause there might be some things you don't want to see. 'Cause they've been searching a long time for me. Searching high and low for little old me. And although I keep on trying, my sweethearts are always lying, so they've gotta pay a penalty. 'Cause I got a whole lot of nothing without you. I got a whole lot of nothing without you. And maybe we haven't met yet, but when the stars align, you better get set, 'cause I'll do a whole lot of something if you say I do. Oh, 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 oh. I'll do a whole lot of something if you say I do. Thank you very much. This is the first half of the set. Now, what's going to happen is we have a new edition, and there's a short film. If you are an audience member, you can watch this on playback. It's called Magic in My Hood. It's people that I love that make films. And so we did one, the first one was last week, and this one is by this incredible trio called JMR Abstract, and we will have links to their channels, their Facebook and YouTube and website, all that stuff on the. But there is someone involved in this group that is on camera right now, and it's not me. He's behind me. I'd like him to speak a little bit about it.
So this film is part of a series of videos that we've made and audio recordings we've made, JMR Abstract that is, since the COVID. And right after it started, we were scheduled to do a week-long appearance in Houston, Texas as a trio. This is a trio of musicians, myself being one of them. My colleagues James Metcalf and Michael Misma being the other two. And we had been for 2 years planning for this, and it kind of got its feet cut out from under it all very quickly. So we decided, well, we're going to do something anyway. And we've been on a 4.5-month project of building video pieces and audio pieces. We've got probably 45 hours of material recorded, and who knows, a couple of records maybe, and there's a bunch of films that are already online, and we'll send you links to all of them. This is one of them called What We Teach Our Children.
And one thing before you switch it over, Bryn, have you already switched it over? It's stunning. All of the I've seen all your videos, and they're stunning. It's just beautiful.
Thank you. This one features Michael Misma on vibraphone, along with James and I playing percussion. All original material.
Hey, so that was JMR Abstract, and we'll have links to all of their information on the honor page, on the Cassandra Rutherford music page. And if you're watching this, one way you can help people that are artists that are performing right now live streaming is you can share their feeds, and that's something that's what you're doing. Start a watch party, hit a like. Why not like things? Because that's very much appreciated right now. It's a brave new world out there. And if you're an artist and you need any help trying to figure it out, message me, and I'd be more than happy to get my husband to help you. Because he is my rock when it comes to this. It would be on a tablet still, with like on my music stand. It would not have a new soundboard or a board at all. And I'm grateful for Brinap for this. Now, the second half. So we have a theme here. There's a prize if anyone can guess the theme. The second half is the opposite theme to the first half of this. Are people following me on this online? Are people getting this? Are people trying to guess a theme so far? Any brave?
One who won last week.
That's okay. It's a different prize this time. So I you know how sometimes we have weird things where we feel shameful? Well, I have to confess, there's something that I have. I wrote a song about it, and I feel a little bit of shame about it. Bryn up, young man, would you do the honors of showing what my shame is? Thank you. So, I know, by embracing it, I think there is power. So, this song is about rooms like this in my house. It's called... Are you keeping that stuff? Or is it keeping you? Are you saving that stuff? 'Cause it won't save you. And are you loving that stuff? 'Cause it won't love you. No, it won't love you. No, it won't love you. But maybe one day you'll go on eBay, and to my dismay, you'll become a millionaire, but likely not. There's no gold in this pot, just a pile of things, set with empty dreams of what could be. So are you keeping that stuff? Or is it keeping you? Are you saving that stuff? 'Cause it won't save you. And are you loving that stuff? 'Cause it won't love you. No, it won't love you. No, it can't love you. That is stuff, and I feel like for the rest of this voyage, we have to be truthful, and we have to be honest, and we have to leave that garage door open. And if you see something that you want from that garage, it can be yours for a very reasonable price. In fact, what do we have back there?
Oh, well, let's see.
Broken cup.
Oh, this is a good one right here.
Let's see.
This, sorry, Corbin hand. This half empty. Oh, this looks Formula One. Is this oil? Yes. It's half a can bottle of oil. Yours for the fine price of $1. Is that okay?
Oh, well, yeah, I'll sell you this for 50 cents. It's clearly broken on both sides, but it still probably has a purpose.
And I like that everything comes with its own cobweb. That's my favorite.
Mine too.
Yeah.
50 cents.
We'll more on this later. So if you feel sometimes that you are failing, you are not failing. You just may have a few cobwebs that you need to sell.
Okay.
And on that note,
Sometimes it is very hard, this life. And when it is very hard, I have written a song, especially during this COVID time. I wrote this during COVID, I believe. And you need to hold on to some truth. And this is a truth for everybody. Everybody has this truth. And it could be your bus driver. Doesn't necessarily have to be your parents. Okay? It could be your nurse practitioner. It could be anyone. It could be your cousin. But this is for you, if you're having a hard time. On your grayest day, when you're anchored to your bed, and those voices are trying to make you drown, and all the light appears to have escaped, hold on to what I tell you now. You are loved. No matter what you do, you are loved. No matter what you say, you are loved. No matter how you feel, you are loved. You are loved. You are loved. Now on those nights when you feel so alone, comparing yourself to others on your filtered phones, don't despair, I've got your back. Hold on and I'll give you a snack. 'Cause you are loved, no matter what you say. You are loved, no matter what you do. You are loved, no matter how you feel. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. And maybe you've a looming secret, but hold on to this. Sometimes the hard stuff is actually a gift. 'Cause you are loved, no matter what you say. You are loved, no matter what you do. You are loved, no matter how you feel. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. That was amazing. I love that. So you are loved, no matter what you say, no matter what you do. Not everyone's going to like you, but you are loved by someone, I promise you. And if you don't know who it is, it's me. Okay, you got that? It's me. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do always this way. You're right, that's what you meant. I forgot about it. It's like, no. We can't do it in this half because that would be a lie.
No.
I get so excited that, sometimes. This tent that you see before you, can you see a tent up there in the world of the land of YouTube and Facebook? Can you see this tent? Can they? This tent is sponsored by Auntie's. Auntie's is a pie making / sweet treat company that I love dearly. And if you live in Barrie, they used to be at the farmers market. But if you are missing their pies, I can hook you up with the master baker. That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
But oh boy, I love playing with you, Ray Dillard. This one, I seem to play it always when she's here, but I send this out to my friend Leanne. And this is a song about my grandmothers. Sadie, Rosella, and Willow Joy were born before their time. One a lipstick dynamo, the other with a poet's soul, born before their time. Sadie was a speed skater, fashion maven, baseball player, fell in love, fell out of love, fell in love, fell out of love, fell in love, fell out of love, fell in love, love, fell out of love. She fell in love quite easily, but don't you tell Sadie what to do. Willow, during World War II, wrote a song, played on CBC, married a charming man, raised 6 boys, then left him. He fell in love, fell out of love, fell in love, fell out of love. He fell in love, and when she left, she never drank again. 30 years on, they met up, and this is what she said. You were a great father, you were a great father, you were a great father and one hell of a husband. Sadie, Rosella, and Willow Joy were born before their time. One a lipstick dynamo, the other with a poet's soul, born before their time. Thank you. Thank you. So one day when I perform this song, I'm going to be bringing photos of my grandmothers, because both of them were like incredibly, they looked like they could have been in Mad Men. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty wild. They were extraordinary people, and I miss them very much. When I was a little girl, we used to have a horse farm, a hobby horse farm. And there used to be these killdeers. Do you guys know what killdeers are? They're a kind of bird. So what killdeers do, for those that don't know, what killdeers do is when you go near their nest, they'll go right up to you and they'll be like, "Oh, I've got a broken wing. I've got a broken wing. I've got a broken wing." I realized I was saying it off the mic, so I had to go back on for the third time. 3 times is almost too much, but for Facebook world, it might be just enough. And so this song is inspired by killdeers and what birds can give people that have to look after children. And after volunteering in kindergarten classes 4 times actually, because it's junior and senior for 2 children, I realized that maybe a lot of people not a lot, I'd say 50% don't do this. But I learned from the birds. Sometimes in life, you gotta feign a broken wing. Sometimes in life, you gotta feign a broken wing. Well, just like my mama before me, just like my daddy too. Sometimes in life, you gotta feign a broken wing. Sometimes in life, you gotta push 'em out of the nest. Sometimes in life, you gotta push 'em out of the nest. Well, just like my mama before me, just like my daddy too. Sometimes in life, You gotta push them, not all the time though, out of the nest. Sometimes in life, you've got to feign a broken wing. Sometimes in life, you gotta feign a broken wing. Well, just like my mama before me, just like my daddy too. Sometimes in life, you gotta feign a broken wing. We have a couple more for you. This is such a fun, I call this now, for those that don't know, I call this my therapy session. And I have these beautiful maestros that are working on this with me. And I feel just so incredibly overjoyed when Sunday comes around. Like, it's magic. And then when I'm able to play it outside and I see these beautiful faces in front of me, because I wish I had a tablet that I could show you. I do, but I don't know how to work it. Bryn, next week. Bryn App, thank you very much. We have a couple more tunes. But before we do the next one, I was wondering, Ray, do you have anything you want to talk about this week that people should check out online?
Yes, at 12 noon on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday.
12 noon Wednesday.
My friend Walter Parks, in collaboration with the Library of Congress in the United States, is doing an online first presentation of his research on music from a very interesting part of the southern United States, the Okefenokee Swamp. It's a very interesting ancient music that he's done a ton of research on and is realizing music from that swamp in the Library of Congress. Special 12 noon Eastern time. We'll put a link to that in the auxiliary elements of this particular broadcast today. Walter Parks, Library of Congress, music of the Okefenokee Swamp.
I saw his stream the other day for the first time after you recommended him, and he's phenomenal. So he streams on Sundays as well, Walter Parks, and he's incredible. Just beautiful, beautiful musician. Beautiful. I would like to tell you about Susie Vinnick. Does anyone know? I know a couple people over here know about Susie Vinnick. Do you know about Susie Vinnick?
Yeah.
Susie Vinnick is this. She's an incredible musician as well, and she plays on Wednesdays on this thing called Street Jelly. Street Jelly. It's a platform and has really good sound, right? Yeah, really. And she is a dynamo. She's just amazing. So Susie Vinnick, I love you, and everyone should check you out.
Highly recommended.
Woof. Yep. Killer player. Alyssa. Alyssa was the winner of our Name the Theme last week. And has anyone guessing the theme? Because I kind of dropped the ball and I got too excited. No one's been guessing. Oh, so hearts. Well, there's a lot of hearts in my songs. This is like subconscious things that people are digging up. So that last one was the true story of my inspiration from birds about being a parent.
Well, the grandmother's song was a true.
It was true story. Yeah.
But didn't you say something about some of the songs in the first half being
Tinkering Man
made
isn't
up? And
not really at all. Yeah.
Not truthful.
Totally untruthy.
Untruthy.
Fake news.
Fake newsy. And yet these grandmother and all those are true.
Those are true. Yeah. This one's true too. And Alyssa, I wrote 2 half songs for you, and then I've had this one, but then I had Life, and this is for all of those incredibly strong women that I know that help pave the way. And I kept on coming to this. This is a song by my wonderful fairy godmother, Dinah Christie. All of the women I've known in my life, and all of the worldly wise ways, are living with me and continue to be the light of my nights and my days. all of the reasons you need to exist, and all the applause you are owed are coming to you from your faithful and true, from now till the end of the road. All of the women I've known in my life, and all of their worldly wise ways, they help me go on as life moves along, and we'll meet again. That was by Donna Christie. And if you don't know Alyssa Wright as well, it's another person I'm going to plug. Alyssa Wright, this was for you and all of the other women that I love in this world. And Jives. Jives?
Jives got it?
Jives, you're one of the women in my life.
Jives.
Jives
Recognize this?
just got the
And she just gave me this. Recognize that, Jives?
Jives. But you were already going to go in it. But you're going to go in the liner notes of my vinyl album when it comes out in 2025.
Oh, gosh. No. We won't be done by then.
I've been working on an album with a very wonderful, patient magician for a couple of years, and it's been a complete honor. And he makes it really not terrifying. This is an album 2 decades in the making, and yeah, it's been magical at Crush Studios in Springwater. Am I allowed to say that?
Sure.
Okay, I don't want to be pushy. It's with this ninja behind me, this amazing magician. Speaking of, we have one more song because this was an alternate, and we already did one country tune. But since you got it, Jives, I'm going to play it, and I think it's going to be an A, not G.
Oh, an A?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
This is a new one. I never thought I'd perform this one, but since we're doing fiction and nonfiction, or fiction and fact. Oh, there's a fiction to your friction. We're not quite believing you. When your work day is done, do you have fun? Go out for tea for two. 'Cause the world is turning and you are churning words to destroy us all. Yes, there's a fiction to your friction, and we're tired of playing ball. There's violence in your silence. Are you afraid to speak? If folks say things you don't agree with, do you challenge their beliefs? 'Cause if you replace politically correct with compassionate, they might see the light. Yes, there's violence in your silence. Say what you know is right. There's chaos in the chorus. Ignore those shares online, especially if it has proud at the end of it. It's likely not verified. Trolls, trolls, trolls. Because there's a fiction to your friction. We're not quite believing you. When your work day is done, do you have fun? Go out for tea for two. 'Cause the world is turning and you are churning words to destroy us all. Yes, there's a fiction to your friction, and we're tired of playing ball. Yes, there's a fiction to your friction, and we're tired of playing ball. Thank you very much. Did I tell you the prize, Jives? Yes, I did. Everyone, we love you so much. You are loved. We are going to do great. Okay? So you guys we're going to do great. We're doing great. Ray Dillard.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
I'm Cassandra Rutherford. We love you.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
Bryn.
Thank you, Bryn Up. Have a great week.